audio and the map.
Cool. Hi, Nate, for when you listen.
All right, we're a few hours in, Nate, but we're in the middle of one of the big fights right here. This is with the top, all the ogres at the top of the tower. Some of the big boss ones. They already killed Jagger Krieg, and your character is confused and might kill the party. All right. With that being said, let's get back to the lightning check. She is gonna do. Okay, so for people, wow, she rolled like absolute shit. For people who made the save, you take 8 damage. Not even impressive. Jakardos is gonna take 19, but he is totally fine. He's still at let's see what's he at. Math is hard. He's still above 50, so he's doing pretty good. All right, that's gonna bring us. That is her full turn. She's gonna take a 5-foot step back. And we're gonna go to red. Red means take the D100 check again.
Okay.
Alright, that's gonna be a 42, which is gonna be nothing but babble incoherently.
Red's always doing that.
So it's like just like howling at nothing. Alright, that's gonna be Harlock Hookmore Creed. One that looks like Jaws from James Bond. Oh no, I've committed a sin. I've used the Ruins of Aslan dice in the wrong game. Alright, he is going to successfully stand up. Let's bring him up to the front now because he's standing. With reach, he is just going to try to hit... Honestly, he's really dumb. I don't think he's going to put strategy in this. I'm going to roll evens odds. Evens it's Agnar, odds is Odrin. And he's going to try to hit with the ogre.
Did he stand up, though? Wouldn't Agnar get a attack of opportunity?
Reach. Yeah, give him an opportunity.
Good call. Holy shit!
What the?
Holy crap!
Alright. Am I being punked? What the fuck?
No, I don't even need a screenshot. This is recorded.
Oh, Nate, if you're watching this, that is like legit the 20th nat 20 of the night. And you just 2 crits.
In a row.
What is happening? Okay, well, he only gets 1 attack because it's an attack opportunity. But that 88 almost immediately kills Hookmaw. I'm gonna say after a crit, I'm not doing evens odds. I think Hookmaw is like, oh, I should probably kill that guy who almost just instantly ended my existence. Agnar is truly proving to be the Giant's bane today. And Ezra is picking up what he's putting down, though.
Yeah, he's a giant slayer too. He's got that trait, so he's just following Agnar's lead.
Alright, so that is... that's gonna be our lovely Hookmaw. He's gonna go with an Ogre Hook, and he is going to damage Agnar. He's gonna hit him. For 21 damage.
Yeah, that's why I saved you.
Alright, that brings us to Targon. So first of all, your elemental is going to manifest over here next to the castle.
He's going to take 2 slam attacks.
Even with the magical defenses, that is a hit for 22.
Second one's probably a miss.
That one does miss.
And then I'm going to...
But she rolls around and is just like, where did this come from? Boys, protect me!
I'm going to do a snowball at the guy that just got up.
Oh, okay, at a Hookmaw.
But I'm going to use versatile evocation to change it into fire and try to light the grease.
Hold on, I gotta put some gifs of my own in the chat now. Do the excuse me gif.
We're all on our way.
Is there rules for how much grease does on fire? Because I'm going to allow it, because that is rad.
I've looked.
Actually,
So
would
this
know,
is
like
something.
a D6, I would think. I don't know.
I'm
I've
gonna
played
say
with
it's
this
like an
concept a
alchemist
lot,
fire.
and I couldn't find anything.
I'm going to say, yeah, let's go with like an alchemist fire. It feels like it would be about that level. That would be a D6. So I'm going to add a D6 to that. Because technically the grease, I would say, is an unattended flammable object. So that is going to bring it to 24 fire damage. Which instantly, he goes up, having been fully laying in the grease, he goes up like a candle, whole being just lights on fire as Hookmaw goes down. And then, that was with just the damage from the actual ball. Give me a d6 roll, we'll see how much the other two take from the grease fire. Okay, they both start to experience the burn as well. The one that is prone in front of our party over here is very messed up now. That is going to be
Also, we skipped red earlier.
Oh, did we skip
By the
that?
way.
No, he
No, we
babbled
didn't.
incoherently.
He howled.
Yeah, he
Oh,
babbled
that was just his turn. Okay.
Yeah, he does that as like a full round. Alright, Jakardos and Shalalu. I think Shalalu's going to take the range penalty and just try to kill the one who's down. And just get someone out of the fight. That's going to be a hit. And, okay, so she, one shot, one kill. Nails this ogre with a regular arrow, so he's done as well. I'm going to bring our dead guys into the one over here. She's then going to, with her second shot, knock a sleep arrow and try to direct it at Dorella, who is this female caster over here. That is going to be a miss, however. Also, I'm going to adjust my soundboard and rhythm bot a little bit because they're probably going to be too loud for Agnar. Alright there. So ogre number 2, regular ogre, is going to try to stand up, make the reflex save in the grease, immediately fail and fall back down. We'll just keep doing the d6s on your turn, Dragon.
Okay.
Hazel, just want to keep protecting.
Yeah, Hazel's just gonna like be bewildered by what she's watching, but still try to look tough.
I mean, it's a lot. It's like filling the fucking...
Canthams.
The hall is like filled with greasy black smoke. People are dying. People are fighting each other. Confused. It's a lot.
She's just still working on sit and stay, you know.
Alright, so Krieg is
Cantham's
dead.
petting her, calming her down.
So we bypass to Ezra.
Okay, so would a jump of 10 feet be like a long jump acrobatics maneuver?
I would say so.
Okay, I have that
If I
ring
in
of
real
jump.
life tried to jump 10 feet, I would call that a long jump.
Okay, cool, because I have that ring for long jumps, so I get the +5.
So you're trying to
Okay.
jump over like into the hall?
No,
You're
I'm trying
jump
to
the grease, aren't you?
grease, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And
Roll through the flip the
and
keyboard.
over the prone. There we go,
Over
yeah.
the prone ogre. Jump
Through the smoke.
Through the smoke, over flaming grease. Yeah, man, give me an acrobatics check.
Alright.
Undefeatable in just every aspect tonight. Yeah, easily. Like it's a skip over like a tiny puddle in the park. You just hop over the grease fire. You put yourself...
Okay.
This is a brazier over here, so yeah, just take that square.
Okay. And I'm gonna try to dig into this lady with the scimitars.
Ooh, next next time I gotta do more dynamic lighting. Now that I'm starting to figure it out. Someone remind me of that.
It's pretty cool.
This session, I was mainly just like, I wanted to get it to work after last night's debacle.
all good, man.
25.
Shit happens.
So you only get the first attack off, but that is a hit. Cut through her magic defenses, dealing 11 damage. She is still up, however. Also, I don't know if you applied it to that, but you would be getting flanking right now from the elemental.
I didn't apply it, but
It hit,
so
it hit anyway, but for next time when you full attack.
Yeah.
You get that.
cool. I'll add that in.
So Agnar is gonna have to make the D100 save here.
No. Fuck. All right, fingers crossed, because he could easily put red down.
Oh no! Oh, that was close to attack nearest creature, but it's not
It
quite.
is close. All right,
Attack nearest creature is
plus,
top tier. That's 76 to 100%.
76.
this
Okay, yeah, we
is-
were close.
Deal 1d8 plus strength modifier damage to himself.
Yep.
That
So
was
he's doing
damn
14
close.
damage
I
to
really
himself.
thought that was it for a second.
I mean, he's still close to dead. He's still close to dead.
Yeah, he's already at 24, so he's gonna deal.
Now he's at 10.
Oh my goodness. Wait, did you roll it?
Oh, 1d8. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
took the full. Sorry, my bad.
Oh no, yeah, you can roll. Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's much better. So he just took 1 plus his strength modifier. He was at 24 before. I saw before.
There we go, yeah. Alright, perfect.
Okay, so that is his full round action though. So now it is O'Drawl.
Let's see. What is my job again? Oh, yeah. I'm going to do this. I'm going to exclude the 2 ogres that are standing, and I'm going to hit this.
Okay.
Oh,
You hit it with that 17.
wow.
The smokiness is kind of blown back briefly by the divine light before rushing back in. That is 17 everybody. Oh, that brings Shalelu back to max. And it almost brings Jakardos back to max as well.
And then I'm going to 5-foot step up to here, up to the edge of the grease, because I ain't going to try to cross that.
Yeah, that's fine. That brings us to Cantha.
He does not. He can only use Dispel Magic once per day, so that option's out. At this point, he is going to... He's just going to hang out ready in action because he doesn't want to cast the Lightning Bolt and hit anyone. I don't think he can use Lightning right now without hurting people, so he's just going to ready in action.
Yeah, it's very cramped in there. Okay, this is gonna be Dorella Krieg. She is going to 5-foot step back, and she's gonna risk not casting defensively, so this will be an op attack. She's gonna try and tank it. If you want to make an op attack with okay, so she gets the spell off. Her hand, the magic kind of changes to this black flickering glow. It's kind of, she's got this more sorceress vibe versus the arcane runes of the more like classically trained casters. And she is going to have that black fire surround Ezra's eyes. Ezra, give me a fortitude save.
Did the op attack happen before the fortitude save or after?
Well, you wouldn't get one because she 5-foot step back, so she was farther away from you.
Oh, I thought disengaging would, but it's a 5-foot step.
She
That
just
makes
5-foot
sense.
stepped it, so she would only have to risk 1 op attack instead of 2. Your eyes briefly dim, and you just shake it off like it's fine. She was, you could feel your vision slipping away. That's about all she can do. Alright, yeah, that's all she's doing. It's Red's turn. It's gonna be a D100.
Okay. I'm trying to see how long you can long jump. Do you know that, Ben? Like, what's the length of a like the
Length?
most you can do? Yeah.
Let me check. It's on the Hero Lab. So basically, I believe it's just 5 feet for every 5 you roll. I think it's like a 1-to-1 ratio.
Dude.
So like a 20 is a 20
It's
foot
okay.
jump. Yeah, it's 1 foot. Every one you roll is another foot.
Okay.
Red is either gonna bite the bear or Agnar right now.
Yes,
Yep.
that is attack nearest creature.
I have to roll a 1d2 for it.
Yeah, just do a D2. 1 is the bear, 2 is Agnar.
Okay.
Hope it's the bear.
Oh, I hope it's not the bear.
If it's
Yeah.
Agnar, he's
Agnar
got to
has
attack
more
the
life
wolf.
than the bear.
If it's Agnar, Agnar will be bound to attack.
Oh, it's the bear.
Okay, but see, I don't think he'll kill the bear, and I'd rather have the bear attacking him than Agnar, because Agnar would inevitably just roll another crit and insta-kill the wolf.
Her AC is 15, so I'm going to make the bite attack with the trip. Oh, yep.
Alright, so I think she goes prone.
Let me see what her CMD is here. Her CMD is only 18, so she does go prone.
Okay. She's still alive, though. And she's not confused, so she doesn't have to hit back.
Okay.
Um,
She knows not to hit red. So.
yeah, that brings us... Hookmaw's dead. So this is Turgon and the Elemental.
So the guy in the grease takes 6 damage.
Oh, and the guy... I forgot about the grease fire. Alright, max damage on the grease fire. He's starting to chip away at this guy's health. 29.
Oh, nice slam.
18. Definitely do it.
229.
Soul 20. 2 29s back to back. It's gonna be 38 damage.
And then I'm gonna
Durella is
Scorching
looking
Ray her.
mighty effed up. Oh, she's done.
Oof, not very much.
Alright, real quick,
damage.
before you do
27
that,
for
explain to
8.
me how Scorching Ray works. Is it like a ray where we all get damaged? Because I have a feeling if he does that,
No.
why wouldn't we
It's-
all catch fire?
It's
like
a ranged touch.
Picture them as
attack.
like very narrow. It's like, almost like, I think of it as like a laser beam. It's like a very directed beam of energy. The reason AoE line attacks hurt so much is because they take up a wide space. Like a lightning bolt, you can't direct it. It's gonna arc all over the place in that line, so you can't guarantee what it'll hit. But this is like straight deadly aim shot.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you did 8 on the first one, 21 to hit on the second one. That's going to hit for 12, and that is going to drop her to -2. She is done. As just slam, slam. You hear bones crack from the Earth Elemental, and then just 2 quick bolts, or like pure lines of fire across the hallway from Turgon. Finish her off.
I turned to Turgon and was like, "Hey, I had that under control, but great job."
I shrug my shoulders.
Turgon's like, yeah, whatever. I got the arcane might. Wow. Okay, so it's gonna be Jakardos and Shalelu. Why not? They'll shoot at this ogre while he's down with the penalty. Jakardos is gonna get 1 hit off. That's gonna be. It's gonna be 12 damage. Ogre's still up. Now we'll go in for Shalelu's 2 attacks. Shalelu's gonna actually hit with both here. So she might kill this guy. With 2 rapid fire arrows, she takes out the last ogre. And we are out of combat. I assume you let the grease and fire kind of just fade away.
Yeah, we still have 3 rounds of confusion, so do we have to roll for that?
Ooh.
Or are we done?
Yeah, we should roll for that. Alright, let me take the ogres out of the fight. So it is...
Just take everyone out, but the wolf, Agnar, and then Odral will probably move out of the way here in a minute. So it'll just be the wolf and Agnar.
Alright. So next up is going to be Agnar then.
See, and he's going to act normal.
Before he does anything, could Ezra possibly... It did have a turn before him,
Yeah, you wanna
like
get
grapple
something.
him.
You We could try.
Yeah, I just want
Yeah.
to try to grab him. So
You got to make a
79 is
jump
gonna
over that
be-
first, though.
Yeah, make an acrobatics check, and then
Okay.
that is going to be attack nearest person. So if you do this, you're putting yourself potentially in harm.
You might get hit, and he's got a pretty decent CMD.
Okay, so that jumps the gap. It's you only need like a 10 to do a 10-foot jump.
okay,
So it's
And-
gonna be grapple. CMB.
grapples.
CMB, sorry. CMB.
Oh, his CMD is probably higher than 19.
Yeah, that does not count. That does not work.
Okay.
Shit.
In that
Oh, man.
case,
At least I have his attention on me. So
so it is nearest. So it's everyone within 5 feet first, not the 10-foot reach. So roll a D. It's not a real dice, but do a /R D3. We'll do 1 is the wolf, 2 is Ezra, 3 is Odral. Let's go left to right.
Oh,
Wait, but
Shit, I'm nervous,
aren't there
guys.
5 targets in range because of his reach?
There are, but it's closest target. So it would be.
Oh,
he would go
fair
for
point.
the people within 5. I almost said that too. I almost said 85. I was thinking the exact same thing. Okay,
so
that
that's,
is
is that red?
gonna be red. Yeah, left to right.
oh no,
No.
I'm gonna have to try to kill Agnar while Nate's not here.
Fuck.
Oh, it's
Fuck,
got
I
so-
said this too.
I'm so stressed.
Oh no.
You tell him to get here
Oh,
and play his character.
oh my god.
Dude. He just killed
Every
your
time it's a crit. Why?
dog. He just killed Red.
Dude, red is so far past negative con.
Oh my
That's
god.
really depressing that just happened.
That was.
Oh man,
He just,
I had
in one
squat
hit, he
if I
went
were
from full health to negative 50.
Next level, I get a spell that I could have brought him back.
Oh, Ray's companion? Oh no.
so every other person that has dropped red below 0, I've killed. I don't know how. He better be unconfused soon.
Man. I could pour one out for red right here.
Oh man, I'm having all sorts of emotions right now.
There's a lot of conflicted
Oh
emotions
my
happening.
god.
Odral, your thoughts?
Oh, it's my turn. Oh,
What's the solution here?
Just
Do we
get away.
heal-
Get away.
Like, don't if you heal Agnar, I feel like he's just gonna be an unstoppable killing machine.
Just get away.
I would say everyone clear out. I'll be the closest to Agnar. We can't all get out of range of him, but if I'm the closest to him, there's a chance he could miss me, and there's a chance he could kill me.
All right, I'm gonna listen to Odral in my moment of overwhelm and do my best not to kill Agnar.
Yeah, Shalelu and Jakardos are like SWAT team, like backing away from a monster, like bows fully drawn.
And I do offer my sympathy, of course. Ezra, I'm so sorry.
Alright, in the heat of combat, yelling apologies, so sorry for this wolf, and then Turgon, Jakardos is gonna follow this order. Is there anything you want to try, Turgon, or do you want to go back to Agnar?
Hideous laughter on Agnar.
That's not a bad shout.
Good call. Not.
So he's gonna have to roll 19 or higher.
I was about to
clearly
roll a 1d2 to see if I attack or not.
Yeah, I was totally. Yep. I totally think that's well within play. And real quick.
This could stop Agnar.
Oh,
He's unstoppable.
Save.
He can't be stopped. If he rolls
my
Wait.
gosh.
76 again, I'm gonna lose my shit.
I gotta get it on this initiative here.
Yeah, you want to get back in? You remember what you were at? I shouldn't have deleted everybody.
I can't remember, but I did excuse myself for a second, so I'll
Let's
just
just
roll
roll
a
back
new
in.
initiative.
What is
Nat 20.
happening? Holy shit. It's like a
Let me know when
nat
it's my
20 of the night. Well, the
13.
top just started again. A 13, I believe, is act normally. So Agnar's gonna snap out of it for a second.
Probably
yeah, act
look at
normally.
his blade and see what happens, and drop his blade and back up.
Right, he just tosses his glaive, backs up.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Ezra, you want to try to grab him as well?
It wasn't my fault.
Instead of killing him, I'm gonna try to grapple him as tears run down Ezra's face.
Yeah, he dropped his weapon. You're gonna attack an unarmed man.
I'm grabbing him before he.
I know.
is-
I totally. Yeah.
All right. So he. Oh yeah, because you would go off first. So you wrap him in like a full Nelson. He comes to, tosses his weapon away, saying how sorry he is. All right. We have 2 more rounds, I believe. So Odral, do you want to do anything?
One more round. There's only one more round.
Okay,
left.
so next roll is his last one.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep on doing my job because there's people that are still hurt. But yeah.
All right, you get
Oh, let's
another channel off. That brings Jakardos back to full release. Both NPCs are.
And it brings Hazel to full.
Okay, cool.
All right. Turgon, are you gonna do another hideous one or hideous laughter?
Nope.
All right. In that case, Ezra, roll a grapple check to maintain. You get a +5 to this because you're already grappling him.
Okay. $24.
24. So you maintain it. Give one last D100 to Agnar.
He just babbles incoherently.
Awesome. All right, then we are out of combat.
Oh my god.
Stop the ogre
I
fighting.
slam Agnar into the ground just for general purpose.
I'll be right
Holy
back.
shit.
I'm on something. I'll be right back.
All right, go for it.
My gosh. Yeah, let's do the loot and cry over red and get our XP and fucking A, man. I didn't want to do this. This wasn't my fault. Of all the episodes to stream, this one should have been streamed though.
That would have been a wild stream for sure.
The streaming killed my wolf.
Yes, Ezra, I'm sorry, man. And I was honestly hoping you were gonna roll to see if you were gonna fucking fight Agnar or not, because then even if you did strike him, you could have put him down, knocked him down, and you wouldn't have. It couldn't have been fit. You wouldn't have to have slit his throat. You could have just killed, like, knocked him out to where he's not a danger, and you could have technically beat the shit out of him.
Yeah. I was conflicted out of game as well.
Yeah, I bet, man. Dude, my heart was racing during that though, because that's the thing I didn't want to happen. And I'm looking at your face, Ben, and I'm like watching your face react, and it was just the best.
And I was thinking the whole time, hit me, please hit me.
please hit me. Everyone's at 6,400. That's a good chunk of XP, and they do have a lot of gear. Also, I'm gonna turn the AC on because I just fully realized AC hasn't been on this whole time, and I am so hot, and I was wondering why.
You said 6,400?
6,400.
Okay.
What do you guys have?
I'm gonna add it right now, real quick.
Okay. I have 88183, but I feel like I'm missing something.
I have 81733, but I haven't added the 6,400 in. So.
All right.
I have 88583.
That's all right. That makes sense. That's all right. Perfect. I knew I was missing something.
What do you have again? Sorry.
It's in the chat.
88583.
Yes, sir.
We've gotten exactly 10,000 XP from what I can tell this game.
It's been very rounded, this dungeon. The XP wise.
My heart hurts so bad right now.
My heart hurts.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
Did we get commission of red artwork from Drow?
No, I didn't.
I think red is just from the wilds of the internet.
Yeah, I will now for the poster in the end.
Him with a little halo.
I'm gonna pay for a statue of red to go up in our mansion.
And then you take down that old Manticore statue, and it's just a statue of red.
And it's just a statue of red. We could call it taxidermist, or is that too soon?
That's
Too soon.
That's so dark.
Here's a meme for
how
red.
Bad you would be if you're someone like your dog died. So it's like, oh, just get a taxidermist, man.
Dude, I was in a vet clinic. It happens all the time.
That is wild. I don't think I could imagine. That would like be so depressing for me if I have to look at my dead pet every day. Ugh.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
had a guy on call who would come and pick up the animals like
That
once or
is
twice a month.
wild. I can't believe it's that frequent that people ask for that.
But yeah, sorry, off topic. All right. Where are we at with loot?
very
Because I want to move on and not think about the wolf right now.
Okay, so you got the XP. First, let's go through some items. You guys already know what they are, so you pretty much know what everything Krieg has. He has 2 potions of cure serious wounds. So next step up,
We could have really used that.
he was about to pop one before her Agnar fucking crit him. He also has +1 hide armor. He's got the +1 human bane ogre hook, as well as a belt of giant strength +2.
Ooh, what kind of giant strength belt do I have?
You
Is
have
it
a
a
plus
You
two.
have a +2 as well.
Okay, cool.
But still, selling that is like 2,000 for selling it, I'm pretty sure.
I think Agnar
Well, the
could
other
use one.
Yeah. And then we need to get him something to make his will stronger because what we got to taste there is what's going to happen in Ruins of Aslan with the flippin' dinosaur, by the way.
Yeah.
No, it's
Ben's
fine.
been
You only
planning it.
just found out that there's mind control enemies. I'm sure you'll be safe.
Yeah, no big deal. All right. Got that.
Okay, so then what is on Hookmaw? He was like the other ogre fighter, so he has another +1 hide armor, as well as a +1 ogre hook. Then we have the bog standard ogres. Bog standard ogres don't really have anything. That brings us to the caster, Dorella. So she has another potion of cure serious wounds. She has an amulet of natural armor +1, a ring of protection +1, and then there is a wand and a headband that I believe you need to roll for spellcraft.
Wait, you had a ring of natural armor?
Amulet of natural armor +1, and then a ring of protection +1. So the one gives an armor bonus
gotcha.
to AC, the one gives deflection.
Gotcha.
And then 2 spellcraft. So Turgon smashes it instantly.
I don't need to bother.
You glance down at it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that is in fact a wand of acid arrow with 43 charges.
Caster level?
I believe she made it, so it'd be caster level 8.
Right.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the headband is a headband of alluring charisma +2.
Ooh.
That seems up Cantham's alley.
Yeah, it certainly is.
So now we can actually explore the rooms since we're out of combat. Do you guys want to start with the chapel?
Yeah. I guess, yeah, sounds good.
Actually, well, yeah, I already read you the description of the chapel. There is not much more in the chapel to be found. I will, however, read you the description of the room where Dorella was. That's this one down here with the biggest brazier. This is the commander's quarters. Jacardos leads you inside here. So the walls of this room are decorated with finely crafted longswords, stuffed animal heads, and a map of the Hook Mountain environs. A large oak table surrounded by several chairs have been smashed to splinters, and an immense bed has similarly been ruined. An open cabinet that once contained several bottles of wine has been crushed as well, and broken bottles and the faint scent of alcohol linger around its ruins. So at this point, Jacardos would inform you all, he's like, this was the old commander before. Now I'm the new commander because I was second in command, but the old commander, Lamatar, this was his room. Alright. So, everybody give me a perception check as you look around the head of the Black Arrow's quarters. Another nat 1, or another nat 20, why not? Turgon, you instantly spot and stuff. I think everyone passed this check, though, at least the beginning. So you see that the bottom of the wine cabinet, the wine holder area, actually has a hidden compartment. It was partially smashed open, but it doesn't look like anyone actually looked through it. Inside, it doesn't need a lock anymore because you can peel away the wood pretty easily. You find a pair of soft green leather boots and a tiny jewelry box. The coffer also contains dozens and dozens of parchment sheets, all containing beautifully written love sonnets to someone named Miriana, who, if the sonnets are to be believed, is so beautiful that the moon itself was, quote, blinded when it spied her dancing on the Tarn, and who is the truest grace to know White Willow's soft embrace. You guys can make a knowledge local or a knowledge geography check to investigate to know what White Willow is referring to. It is capitalized like a proper noun. Okay, we got 22. Does anyone else want to roll a knowledge local as well? All right. So you needed 30. So with Turgon assisting Cantham, you're gonna have just enough. You would know that White Willow is a section of the Shimmer Glens, which is kind of a nearby swampy forest area. You would also know that White Willow is renowned as being the part of the Shimmer Glens that is particularly close to a rumored portal to the First World, which is the Plane of the Fae.
So that's where we think she's at?
That's where you think she's at. And as you, you can give me a spellcraft check on the boots. The jewelry box is, however, locked if someone wants to disable it.
Cantham won't mind doing that.
Okay, spellcraft. So you would know that these, soft, oh, maybe I don't have this item on Hero Lab? I thought I did. Are they not magical? Maybe they're just gear? Give me 1 second. This is a magic item I forgot about.
And then can I just take 20 on it?
Yeah.
For disable device?
You can take 20 to pop up the...
Okay.
Pop open the lock. So we'll start with that while I get the magic item settled. So as you pop it open, you realize it contains a silver locket on a chain. There is no painting or drawing inside the locket, however. Instead, there is a lock of silky golden hair. Everybody give me a... If you have it, you can make a knowledge nature check about the hair. Turgon, you're a little... you realize something is off about this hair. It perhaps is a little bit You keep equating it to a spell ingredient in your head, like a material component, but you can't put your finger on it. Ezra, you would realize that this is nymph hair. Also, to go back to Turgon's check with the spellcraft, the boots are boots of the mire. When you're wearing them, you get several powers. The first is that you can walk on water in swamps, provided the water is more than 5 feet deep, and lets you move through swampy terrain and mud at no cost to your speed. You also leave no tracks as a sign of passage when you move through it. You never become uncomfortable or wet from rain or fog or other forms of non-freezing precipitation. Finally, it also grants you a +2 resistance bonus on all fortitude saves made against poison and disease.
Those are pretty
That might
handy.
be-
So I'll put that.
That sounds
that
like it'd
link
be
in
up
here.
your Rangers, up Ezra's.
Yeah, if
Way.
nobody else has any issues with it, I would like to take those or roll for him.
I'll help out. I'm not looking for those. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no use.
Jakardos kind of looks all this weird evidence, and he's like, "Huh. I never knew Lamitar had this creative side." He says, like, kind of turning over the pages of poetry. You know, now that I think about it, he did sometimes leave Fort Rannoch for 2 or 3 days at a time, about once a month. He called them his... what do you call them? His communion walks. Long treks made through the region, supposedly to put him closer to the realm he had been charged to guard. You know, he was on one of those walkabouts the night that Fort Rannoch was taken. I thought the ogres would have known when to strike the fort because of Caven. Perhaps he also knew to tell them the commander wouldn't be there? But I had thought he'd been slaughtered by ogres. If he was actually going out there to see someone, perhaps Lamitar's still alive. Look, I know I've already asked so much of you, and we've almost secured the fort, which I now have to call home. I wouldn't mind being around with at least one more live Black Arrow, if you don't mind helping me search after this.
Yeah, I have no problem with helping another fellow ranger.
Agreed. Not the ranger thing.
His shoulders kind of like
Canthus.
sag in relief. What does Canthus do?
He's just totally distraught by Red because Red used to protect him. And so he's just going to go along with whatever for right now.
So the evidence of this kind of like love affair with potentially a nymph, is what you find in this room. So moving to the next big room where all the dead bodies are now. Smashed chairs and a ruined table sit in this once regal chamber. Along the curved east wall hang tattered remnants of several maps. You see that in this area, there are 3 more Black Arrow corpses hung from the rafters, in the process of being bled like food. Nothing you can do to save them, just a horrible sight to see.
Man.
There is also a door at the bottom of the room, and a door at the top to the north as well.
Well, let's toss the top one open.
Alright. So you see there's a door into... What you guys saw outside was this central fort has one last big tower at the very top, like this like little spire. That is what this door at the back leads to, but let's talk about this room first. This is nothing much of note. Just a storeroom, a lot of miscellaneous tools and supplies. Nothing in and of value of itself, but it will be helpful for rebuilding the fort and the rangers. A lot of construction gear. However, if you guys want, do you guys want to go into the tower as well?
Yeah.
All right, let's reveal that part. So, a cracked bell hanging from a huge oaken frame takes up most of this chamber's upper half. The ringer has been removed and replaced with an upside-down dead ranger, a steel helm strapped tightly to his skull. A broken work table and 3 chairs sit below, stained with the dead man's blood. Around the edge, you see spiral stairs curving up. Do you guys wish to continue on the way up the tower?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So you guys can see this little room over here. That's what the top of the tower looks like. This simple room might once have been a jailer's den, or perhaps even a torture chamber. But someone has gone through great pains to repurpose it. The air now smells of sweet, exotic incense, and veils of multicolored silk drape from floor to ceiling throughout. Between the rustlings of the veils, glimpses of giant cushions are revealed. The floor is strewn with luxurious red throw rugs and sheets.
Yeah, let's poke around, take a look at all the stuff in here.
Alright. Give me a perception check as you're looking around. So, poking around this chamber, there is one thing you find of note. And that is a rolled up scroll with a Sihedron stamped on the outside. As you read it, you quickly realize that this is a list of citizens from Turtleback Ferry. People who had received the Sihedron tattoo as her favorite customers. You realize that of the 400 members that, about 400 that populate the town, about 180 of them have tattoos. But you do not see anyone up here.
And we can't suss out which sin this is connected to yet.
The Sihedron itself, it is a full Sihedron, so it doesn't have particularly, it doesn't have any like runic indications of one particular school of sin magic over the other.
Okay.
Gotcha.
There's one more room to check out here at the bottom, and then all you guys left to go left up here is the basement. That one is an open. It's like an open air area where you can like look out of the tower. Doesn't actually lead.
Okay, gotcha.
Just kind of leads off into the, air about 20 feet up. But this final section near the bottom. Give me 1 second. That's down here. Wood and glass cases lie in ruins. The hundreds of sheaves of parchment which are now spilled about, spattered in blood and torn to shreds. This room clearly contained dozens of maps of the local region, as well as Frisia as a whole. Now only a few remain intact. Give me an appraise check as you look through the maps. You realize there are several high-quality maps left, including one of the smugglers' tunnels beneath the city of Riddleport, as well as the first few poisonous levels of Viper Wall, which is a kind of dungeon hidden out in the wilderness of Frisia that several adventurers have explored, but it is incredibly dangerous. Together, you could sell them for about 450 gold pieces.
I will add that to the list.
All right. Are you all ready to journey to the basement?
Yeah, I think we need to heal first, though, real quick.
Go ahead. Do your healing.
Oh, Agnar, anyways. Hold on, I got that cure moderate wound I'm going to use on him.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
All right, you guys going to heal your battle wounds.
See how much he needs.
While they're taking the time to do the healing, Red finds, or Ezra finds like a bed cloth, a really fancy one from that room up at the top of the tower, and wraps Red in it.
Yeah, you wrap him in these like red silk sheets. It's like truly luxurious. All right.
And the cure moderate wound is almost out. All right. Agnar's pissed for what they made him do.
Hell yeah. Well, if you want to take out your anger, you head to the basement.
Let's do this.
All right, let's get everybody gathered up.
Let's leave this wretched place.
I'm sure Ezra's just as mad.
Yeah, Ezra's beside himself. He can't quite make eye contact with Agnar yet. I can't even look at you right now.
This is just the craziest fucking session.
Alrighty.
Like, who would have thought the hardest part of the group of the whole fight wasn't going to be the big bad guys? It was going to be our own teammate. Was the worst part of the whole fight.
All right. So over here, this is the stairs down to the basement. You have a door ahead of you. This staircase does kind of spiral around, so it's like going like that if you want to line yourselves up. So the top of the stairs would be like up here. And then you can kind of figure out who wants to go in front, etc., etc. I'd say the fucking Rangers are probably bringing up the rear. I forgot Shalelu, I think. Or did I? Well, I have misplaced Shalelu, but that's fine. All right, so
Real quick, since we're going into combat, do you guys want me to cast haste on you guys now? I got one more level 3 spell I can use.
Yeah, let's do it.
It'll last us 10 rounds. Oh, so actually, let's wait.
right.
That's roughly only like a minute, so we all have to wait till we're in combat.
Yeah, I'd hate to do that and then walk in this room and be, oh, this is a big room of nothing. Uh-oh.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll wait.
Just for the record, in my very first game of D&D 3.5 that I played, 6 sessions in, they killed my wolf, and that's why I stopped playing. I'm not going to quit this one, but I do feel like pouting. I'm in such a pouty mood now.
I thought you were threatening us right there. Like, I'm done.
No.
I'm going to quit.
I'm done. No, I'm just in like this. I'm trying to be an adult about this.
No, man, it does. It sucks when characters die. Yeah, reasonable.
Dude, especially Red when... Yeah, we'll chat about it later. There's more to this.
At least he went out with some good kills, though. All right,
That's
so
true.
Odral, it looks like you're kind of in the front here. Do you want to bust open the door, or what's the plan here?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I like Odral in front and then Agnar behind him because he can be the shield and we got the hammer behind him who can reach over him.
True.
Alright. As you, boom, kick the door open with a steel-toed boot, you guys are greeted by the same description of a beautiful red-haired woman that you have heard described from the gamblers you captured in town. This is Lucretia. Standing in front of you, she asked the lot of you. She says, "Welcome. You don't have to be so formal. Would you like to come have a seat? Perhaps share this drink with me?"
We're looking at O'Drawl here. He's the one to open the door.
Yep.
Well, I will, I think I'm fine, standing for now, and I'm not really overly thirsty. Hello?
Such a shame. You know, I harbor no illusions of why you're here. You wish to do me bodily harm, and I understand. But I don't think you understand the gravity of the situations you find yourself in. You know, my Lord Makmurian would love to meet all of you.
You're talking about the heroes of Arisia, right? That's what you're talking about. You've heard of us before.
Yes, I've heard of you.
First off, I've never heard of Makmurian. Who is that?
Give me a knowledge local check. This one's going to be a little tricky. The name just rings absolutely 0 bells. Never heard of
Oh,
it.
sorry. I was on the wrong one. Holy crap. Never mind.
You all are baffled. This is like, you know, you followed clues about, you know, various, you know, Kriegs, Skull Taker trolls. You've always had something to go off of. You've always kind of known who you're going for, back from even when you first found out about Zanisha or the Skinsaw Man. This Makmurian person is throwing you for a loop. But if you do not want to join, do not want to have power and privilege as befits the strong over the weak.
Cantham looks
What
out of
kind
the
of
corner
power?
of his eye at Turgon.
Just Turgon is like, what kind of power?
Yeah, he's like, oh shit, here we go again.
She kind of looks over at you, sees
Hold
the
on,
little
real quick before we do this. Can we squeeze in? Because I feel like we're not
Go ahead.
we're not going to have conversations in the hallway.
Yeah, you can squeeze in here. She's literally just like lounging in the back, essentially.
Yeah. Turgon, you want to chat? You're gonna have to. Yeah, we're gonna have to get in here. I'm like, we're not having a conversation with her.
So well, it would appear that some of my oafish Krieg friends missed a few black arrows. She inclines her head and she's like, Jacardos, second in command of the arrows. Oh, I assume first in command now, since no one's heard from your boss in several days. Jacardos is just like tensely holding like an arrow in his quiver, like knuckles just white with tension. And he's like, what's the plan here?
Yeah, Ezra says, like, listen, lady, you're talking a whole lot. My dog died today, and I'm just kind of over this whole chit-chat thing. Are we going to do this or not?
Yeah, your sister killed our friend. So we ended up having to take her life, and you killed our friend's dog, and it never ends up well for that person.
I'm going John Wick in here.
You beat me before I could do the meme.
Yes.
She smiles, kind of swirls her brandy, and takes a sip. I had worried as much, but sometimes these things cannot be helped. She, like, throws the brandy glass down on the ground. It shatters. You see she brings her hands around and begins to cast an arcane spell. We're going to roll for initiative. No surprise round for her, but that is what is about to happen. Don't forget to click on your token.
We're really stacked in here real nice for her.
Except she's going to hit us with some area of effect spells.
That's what I was getting at. You know, Fireball would be terrifying right now. Although she'd get herself.
Alright, Cantham. Quicker than she can draw her arcane powers out into the open, you react.
I'm gonna cast haste on everyone and then step out of the door.
Haste goes off. It's her turn now as her hands start to complete this, like, arcane circle of sigils in front of her. She says, "Now is not the right time, children. Perhaps I will meet you soon. Maybe with Lord Makmurian present, he could be a bit more persuasive." There's a puff of air as all the molecules clap back together after they are displaced by her vanishing with magic. She's gone.
Man.
Anyone can make a spellcraft check to try to figure out what she did. Odral, you instantly realize what those arcane runes indicated, as well as Turgon. Cantham would as well, just barely. You realize that was a dimension door spell, kind of a short-range teleport of about 400 feet. Although with that nat 20 Odral, you would know that you could feel the arcane power radiating off her. She could probably do that several more times. So it'd be damn near impossible to find out which direction she went.
Only if we had Red here to follow the scent.
I don't know if dimensional doors do.
I don't think they'll leave a scent trail.
Leave a scent.
Instantaneous travel.
Well, her scent would be in the room, and he could generally follow a direction if she's within 400 feet, right? That would make sense. Well, maybe not 400 feet. That's a pretty far distance.
When they'd be able to get closer, they would, but... Oh.
Agnar, I guess, will go through this door here to see if she went in here, perhaps.
Alright, so this is going to be our... I'm going to reveal all of these because these are jail cell bars. You can see through all of them.
Oh, okay.
These grimy, blood-spattered cells are empty save some fetid straw mats and vermin-ridden blankets. Inside, the very last cell on the right, you do see there are a few young men. And when I say young, I mean like they're like 16 or 17. Jakardos is like, some of the recruits, they yet live. I
guess we'll help them get them out.
Yeah, they are in a bad way. They both have like the exhausted condition and are clearly malnourished. And Jakardos is like not one prone to emotion, but You see Shaleola's expression towards him soften a little bit. That she sees her kind of like a strange father figure is still a caring man and is like very concerned over these two. Well, that bitch got away, but I don't think that this was all for nothing. At least we saved two, and without those beastly Kriegs backing her up, I don't think one caster is gonna stick around for long. It's a right shame, though. I would have liked to wring her pretty neck.
We'll find her again. At least we know who she's working for. We can find out more now and get to the end of it.
Aye. Although that Mark Morian was... I've never heard of him, and I've been hunting giant kin up and down this mountain for years.
I think he's a giant. Something tells me he's much more sinister than a simple giant.
I fear the same as well. Listen, I think it's best I stay behind and man the fort for now, but if you get back to town, let the mayor know what's happened here. Perhaps he can send us more men quicker than that fool of an oaf who runs Magnamar. Shalelu, I know it's not your calling, but I'd like it if you could stay so we could catch up. And you could help me train maybe some of the best damn archers that have ever walked these mountains. Shalelu kind of sighs, slings her bow back over her shoulder, and she's like, well, you always were worthless without a woman to help you. Listen, I'll stay for my mom, if nothing else, and for you to tell me the full story. I'll do that. Well, if you, have time later, after you go out into the Shimmer Glens, you could always investigate Hook Mountain itself. If they've been coming down from anywhere, it's at the top of the peak. Either way, I wish you luck. Snows are gonna be coming soon, and it's gonna be damn cold up there, as well as in the Shimmer Glens. Whichever way you go, be careful. There could be stone giants up there. If you think these ogres was something big, just wait until you get in contact with them. Alright, so you guys kind of got this pair of leads, both leading into the Shimmer Glens, as well as up to Hook Mountain.
Ezra says to Jakardos, you know, when you guys put up your memorial for the men that died here at Fort Rannick, will you put my wolf's name on it? His name was Red.
I'm glad you told me his name. That beast was... hell, it was nobler than a lot of men who got sent up here to fight and die with the arrows. This name will be on the memorial, you rest assured.
Thank you.
He inclines his head to you.
Ezra reaches out to shake his hand.
He grips it firmly, shakes back, begins to lead his two remaining men kind of into this warm area where the woman was staying, and then he's like, take over her chamber, I'll show her. Get these boys a nice bed for once. I don't know how much you guys want to get into the next part. I mean, we're at kind of an awkward stopping point where it's not quite 11:30, but essentially those last two parts are like part 4 and 5, and then we're done with book 2. We might actually be able to, or book 3. We might actually be able to knock out book 3 next session.
Yeah, if now's a good natural ending point, you think I'm into stopping now, but if you guys want to keep going, that's awesome too.
Yeah, either way, I don't want to force us to stop or anything. It is a natural stopping point, but if you guys want to get like halfway into the next part, we can. Up to you guys.
All right, I'm back. I don't know what you guys decided, but I think it's a pretty decent stopping point before we get into anything, really.
Yeah, I was saying similar.
I think I agree because yeah.
It's an emotional roller coaster. I've had enough for
Yeah,
it.
let's process our session. That was awesome though, guys. I'm gonna I'll figure out the easiest way to kind of put this up somewhere that you guys can see it, so you can get that. This like hour-long recording was some of the most insane shit I've ever recorded.
Yeah,
I think it's awesome, man. Definitely hold on to it.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it is rad.
Yeah, of all the sessions that I played, like, and if you ever just stream, like, that would have been the one to hook people in.
Yeah.
Like, holy crap, this is what happens in the games?
Yeah, for real. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'll think of something to do with it, but I'll definitely make it so at the very least you guys can see it, and and Nate can see it too, and see some of the epic
what
stuff
he's responsible for.
Yeah, what he's responsible for. He was under the influence.
Congratulations. You killed a whole bunch of people just by ripping them in half, and you did not discriminate.
Yeah,
So,
ally, enemy, it's all the same.
So are we not going to tell him what happened before he finds out by listening to it himself?
That's what I'm thinking.
I told him.
Should we just let him watch it?
Yeah, we'll just let him watch. I told him, I was like, bro, you have to watch this tape. He's recording it for you. You have to watch it. And so he's been texting me to guess what's going on, and I haven't told him yet, but I won't.
Oh, hell
I'll wait
He
for him
might
to see it.
he might get it from the all dogs go to heaven meme if he sees that.
Oh, yep, that's a giveaway.
Hold on, he did send me yeah, okay, hold on. I'm checking my message because he messaged me.
I mean, he's not going to know that he killed it, though.
You're right.
No, his specific question is, did Agnar kill Red? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark, exclamation point.
Dang it.
Just be like, gotta
I
watch
didn't
it,
respond
find
yet,
out.
but I think he has an idea. Well, yeah, we'll make him watch it.
Oh, man.
Are we
That was
gonna
awesome,
sleep here?
guys. Alright, that was really fun. That was a good, I feel like I've washed the taste of my, storm letdown last night of the power cutting out and not being able to do the stream. This was a good reset.
Yeah, today worked out well. Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah. Alright, in that case,
Oh my gosh.
go.
Hey guys, I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah, see you guys.
Alright, see you guys later.
See you guys.
Later.